There are a lot of us, oh yes, I am recording this in a hotel room. There are a lot of us who aspire to win an Oscar. We're camera operators, directors of photography. We love visuals. I started that way, as my main interest being visuals as well. And that's why this channel is focused on lighting, and we later added sound. And we later added sound when we realized that almost all of the YouTube channels in 2009 were focused on cameras. And so this is for kind of independent filmmaking. Here's what I want to convey to camera operators, camera people that consider themselves directors of photography or camera operators or cinematographers, whatever you want to call yourself. I have some concerns about people I see in this domain that absolutely hate sound. To them, it's just an annoyance. They hate it. They don't understand it. They wished it would go away. And let me talk about it just a little bit to help you get that kind of monkey off your back. So some people may just think, oh, Curtis is this cranky guy that puts out these videos. He doesn't like new tech, old-fashioned. Last week, I published a video called 32-Bit Float, Recording Myths. And one of the points I made in there was, for those of us that are solo operators, we're working small production companies, we're doing a lot of talking head videos, a lot of interviews, and we love 32-Bit Float because 32-Bit Float recording allows us to not have to worry about the gain on the audio. Takes away a challenge that comes with doing a lot of different things. Operating camera, lighting design, so you're the gaffer, all of the other things that go with it, doing the interview itself, making the presenters or the interviewees comfortable, bringing water, all the things that it takes to do a good production. So I actually don't dislike tech like 32-Bit Float recording or like auto mix. I actually love those technologies. But I do have a concern and a thing that worries me, and I see this in a lot of people that focus primarily on camera, and that is that they've screwed up audio at least once, maybe multiple times. They're scared of it, and because of that fear, they end up hating it. And a lot of times never learn the fundamentals, and that's why they're scared of it, is because they don't know the fundamentals. You might find yourself in this situation. It's okay. There's a way out. And so I just want to talk about that. I would actually say one thing you can do for yourself, and what I would encourage you to do if you find yourself in that situation where you or you're maybe just sort of tepid on audio, you're like, it's like not the coolest, sexiest part of filmmaking. Take a month. You have to continue to do your camera stuff. But for your spare time, your free time, anytime you have to invest in yourself and learning skills, instead of learning new lighting design things or new camera things or watching camera reviews, focus instead on learning the fundamentals of sound. Go borrow an old recorder that is not 32-Bit Float capable. Learn how to set gain. Get comfortable with that. Hint, don't set the gain. Don't keep turning it up until you're talking, dialogue that you're recording is hitting the meters at -12 up to -6. That's way too hot. That's why you're clipping. So on a modern quality recorder, back it off. Work the meters until they're hitting -24, maybe max -18. Leave yourself some headroom. They're clean preamps. They're clean converters in these modern recorders. We don't have to gain way up anymore. So learn those fundamentals. There's another thing too. What happens if you are mainly a camera person, and you have a job where you have to do a live stream, for example? Did you know that 32-Bit Float is not going to help you with a live stream? Your audio can still clip on the live stream because it's not going to send 32-Bit Float to the other end. And even if it did, it would still clip at people's headphones and speakers. So you got to learn how to set gain. That's a fundamental. There's some other fundamentals. What do you do when there's a hum? What do you do when there's a buzz in your audio? What do you do when there's clothing rustle with lavalier microphones? Spend that month and learn these things. What's the difference between a buzz and a hum? And how do I solve those problems? What's the difference between balanced and unbalanced cables? If you can be a good camera operator or a good DP or a good cinematographer, you can absolutely learn these fundamentals so easily. And then you'll get rid of that fear. You'll get rid of that hatred for sound, and you'll be a better filmmaker. So go out there, make yourself a better filmmaker, make some great sound. We'll talk to you soon.